Hi, I'm Greg.
And I'm Mary, and this is Greg and Mary's RV Adventures. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us.
And if you've seen our videos in the past and back again, we really appreciate it. Hey, this video is going to be different than the other videos we've posted. There will be no campground reviews there in this video. What we're going to do today is just talk about how we enter a campground, how we set up, some tasks we perform while we're at the campsite, and how we break down and leave the campground. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any tips or if you see any mistakes we're doing, please let us know. That's the only way we're going to learn. Thanks again. Enjoy the video. When we arrive at a campsite, if it's a back-end campsite, we use walkie-talkies. Mary will stand in the rear and direct me to the, make sure there's no trees and make sure I'm back far enough for the utilities. Once we're in a good position at the campsite, we level the RV. We don't use the automatic levelers because typically it raises the RV too high. We do it manually, and we use a bubble level to make sure we are level from front to back and side to side.
Once we arrive at the campground, Greg has a couple things to do outside, and then I will start undoing the inside, putting everything back where it belongs. He's hooking up the electric outside, the water, and the sewer, and then I can turn the refrigerator on and get everything moving in here.
I always connect the electric first because of the refrigerator. We do not drive the RV with the propane on to keep the refrigerator cold. We shut the refrigerator completely down, and as soon as I get the electric hooked up, I'll let Mary know, and she'll turn the refrigerator back on. After the electric is connected, I connect the water. First thing we use is a pressure valve, followed by a Y connector. We use the Y connector to isolate the fresh water fill from the black tank flush. The standard blue filter that everybody uses filters to 9 microns. For drinking water, we further filter that water. After the filter is installed, I can install another Y connector, which makes filtering the drinking water much easier. When doing any work with the sewer system, I always wear gloves. Depending on the weather and what we want for dinner, we either cook inside or outside. Well, the burgers arrived and I'm going to put them on now. We put tin foil on top of the grill, so it makes it easier for us to clean up. All we do is pick up the tin foil and throw it away. There's one. And there's the second one. So I'll close it up and let them cook for a while, and I'll flip them. Burgers are done. Time to take them off. Try not to get burnt. Notice paper plates, no dishes. Yeah, turn the heat off. I'll let that up so it cools off quicker. But the salad and the baked beans are ready inside, so it's time to...
Some days I cook inside in the RV. I'm doing some sirloin steaks here. Salisbury steak with gravy in a skillet on the stove top. I did instant mashed potatoes and some corn tonight. And it's pretty easy. I have a small oven here that I can use also, which I very seldom will use that. But it's a 3-burner stove up here that I like to cook. So some days we cook inside, some days Greg will cook outside. Normally it's getting dark early now, so a lot of the days we'll cook inside now.
Like anywhere, we'd have dirty laundry. We don't have a washer and dryer in the RV, so probably once every 10 to 14 days, we head to the laundromat and spend maybe an hour and a half there getting clean clothes. Grocery shopping is another one of our weekly tasks. Since our refrigerator is so small, we end up going to the grocery store probably once every week. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the blue filter only filters down to 9 microns. We install a inline 0.5 filter, and we filter 3 gallons of water at a time. We typically use probably 1 gallon of drinking water a day, so I end up doing filtering every 3 or 4 days. I'm going to walk you through some of the things I do while we're at a campsite. Not every campsite, but I would say about every 5 to 10 days I'll check this stuff here. One of the things I do is I need to check the batteries. Both the coach batteries for the 12-volt system throughout, which includes the furnace, and also the engine batteries. Now for me to check the coach batteries, when we installed the lithium batteries, we also installed a shunt to keep track of how the batteries are doing. And right here I see right now we're plugged in, so this is what I expected. The state of charge is 99%, 100%. And I'll show you how that looks. Walk up front, use my handy dandy key to open up the front grill. Next I select volts on my voltmeter, then onto my battery, put the positive lead and the negative lead on, and I read, we're at 12.03 volts right now. It's been cold, it has an effect. I'll probably run the RV a little bit today to charge the battery, make sure they're okay when we leave on Saturday. Thank you. That's it for the batteries. Another item I do about once a week, I check the pressure on the tires to make sure they're up. To do that, I bought this DeWalt air compressor. It goes up to over 100 pounds. I inflate these cold pressure to 85 pounds. It's going to be loud, so I won't be able to talk. I'm setting this to 85 pounds now. There you are, 85 pounds, and I'm going to hit go. Now the pressure was 80 pounds. It's been cold here, that affects the tire pressure. So it'll turn off when it gets up to 85 pounds. I do this to all the tires, all 6 tires. Another task that I do about every 1,000 miles, I come out and I check the lug nuts, make sure they're tight. Lug nuts should be tied, torqued down to 150 foot-pounds. If I find they're a little loose or even this bar moves, I'll get the torque wrench out and torque them down. As you can see, I have the aluminum hub off now. 13/16 socket, put it on there and press down, doesn't move, so we're good. I do this to all.
So it's not all fun and games in the RV. Today is cleaning day. I have my Windex and my pledge ready. There's a lot of places that need dusted and cleaned. The floor needs swept up and cleaned. So that's my job today. Greg will take care of the outside. I kind of do the inside. Wonder if they have maid services for RVs. That would be kind of nice too. But it's pretty quick. A little bit of pledge, a little bit of Windex, sweep up the floor, and it's good for another couple weeks. Doesn't get too dirty, just kind of dusty. This place where we are now is, the outside has a little bit of sand. So the floor does need to be swept up.
Broke? Oh.
One of the last things I do is I put these bars in the refrigerator to hold the items on the shelf. The door latch is pretty secure, but it's still nice. I also
Well, Mary's prepping the inside for travel. I'm prepping the outside. I disconnect the sewer first, followed by the water, and last electric.
Once I'm done getting this area done, then I go back to the bedroom and there, and we're ready to roll. So the RV is ready to go. The slides are in, all the loose items are put away, and we're ready to go.
After our tow vehicle is totally
One final
hooked up,
thing that we do before we're pulling out is
turn signals,
Greg
brake
checks
lights,
all of
headlights,
his
etc.
flat
hazards.
bracelets that he
We use
puts
the
on the
walkie-talkies
steering
to
wheel.
communicate.
Those are our reminders to make sure that everything is done.
Sides are closed.
For the 2024 Farmer's Almanac Tip of the Week. Since this video is about RVs, I figured I would give you some stats about RVs. Did you know that there are 11.2 million U.S. households that own an RV? Of those, 400,000 RV owners live in their RV full-time. And there are 1.6 million RV campsites in the United States. With all those campsites, I don't understand why we sometimes have trouble finding an RV park. Hope you enjoyed these tips. Continue RVing.
This video gave you a brief overview of how we set up and take down. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you once again, if you have any tips for us, please let us know, or mistakes. And again, thanks for watching and have a great day.